They're going to try to continue that today.
So Elon comes out in the shotgun. Fake handoff, play action, throws it out to the flats. Play read excellently, jammed up right away. That's Cole Taylor, who was the receiver, and a host of yellow jerseys to get him going. That first hit of the game is nothing like it, is it? Hoffman is the backup. He'll play quite a bit, but Cheek is the starter, and he remains in the shotgun. And they're trying that right side again, and again, nothing doing.
Young offensive line for Elon.
So Cheek with a long count. Looks to his left. And pressured immediately and brought down. That's Jesus Gibbs. And Towson gets the sack. We said look for him to bring the house, right?
Yeah, I mean, as a defensive coordinator, your number. Here we go right here. You see Jesus break through the, yep.
We talked about the O-line, didn't we?
A young line, and coaches bringing the heat and getting pressure on the quarterback. Obviously, you can get a turnover, and now it's 3 and out.
So Towson, not much pressure on the punt. They want to return this one. It's going to be taken at the 41, and right upfield he goes, gets across midfield, out to around the 48, and that is where Towson will go to work. That is Diago Hunter. He hopes there will be more. We'll find out tomorrow, as Gerard pointed out, the selection show. And there's a handoff. They're trying the right side, and red immediately for Elon coming up to make the stop. McAllister Ingram. That's going to be a loss of a yard, bring up 2nd and 11. Flacco play action, rolling. Got a man at the 45. Heads back to midfield, and they brought him down. That was Shane Leatherberry, and that's going to be short of the first down. Flacco looks right, nowhere to go, went through his progressions. They're going to sack him. They're going to get him back around the 48, and there is a flag. Do we see a flag?
Looks like a fumble.
Okay.
Yep.
There was a fumble on the play, and Elon did take it over. Going in there and getting the sack, though, big Torrance Williams. And so one possession each. And we haven't seen much of anything. So he looked like he was down when he fumbled that.
Yeah, what I think. An overview.
Howard Shepard bringing you today's game. They are going to review it. As they're talking it over. That is Antonio Marcella. Here we go, Gerard. Walk us through.
He was relentless. I mean, he did not stop. He beat the left tackle, or right tackle, should I say, with a spin move and then went in for the tackle. So both teams are getting after the quarterback nice and early, which is very important for the success of a defense.
Here's his decision. Here's Marcella. Okay. They are ruling it a fumble, and Elon will take over at their own 46-yard line. And the handoff, and again they try the right side. They were looking
to stop the run.
Well, they're way overbalanced on the left side. Here's the motion man. Elon likes to go with the long count, we're finding. And there's the pass. And it's complete, and it's going to be short of the first down. Making the reception for Elon was Cole Taylor.
Pitch up in the box, and then once you bite, they're going to take you deep.
That's Joey Boffman there. He's the backup quarterback. I was told he will play a lot of snaps today. He's in under pressure and had to get rid of it. And bringing the pressure for Towson was Keon Pay, and that made the play right there.
Absolutely. Got in, got pressure on the quarterback. Now it's 4th and 1. Now Elon has a decision to make, and I believe they're going to punt the ball.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
Right.
Pin Towson back. Towson changing. No, the offense is on the field for Elon.
Oh, wow.
They just brought the receiver off and put out an extra corner. Yep. That's Jeremiah Wynn came on. Yeah, they're going to go for this.
Wow.
4th and 1. We've got a timeout. Tell you what, let's do. No score at Johnny Unitas Stadium. We'll be back with more. Towson and Elon right after this. Here's Elon. They are going for it on 4th and 1. Quick pitch. Towson reads it, and Towson holds. Many guys in on the play for Towson, but the guy that led the way was Kobe Tippett. You're looking at him right there, number 35.
What a great pursuit by the defense. Here we go. We see the quarterback pitch the ball. You see Cody come up, make a play. Behind the line, all the linebackers and tight and DBs are on tune. And
Keon Pay got in there as well.
Absolutely. And you can.
So here's Flacco, and there's the handoff straight up the middle. Look at this, room to run across the 40.
Wow.
That was Adrian Felice Platt, had a big game last time we broadcast, and that's going to go way inside Elon territory all the way down to the 36. That middle looked open.
And look at his eyesight right here. He sees the safety coming over. He makes a cut. What great eyesight by Adrian.
And they're going to try him again. And again, he gets yardage, just slashing. Gets down across the 30. They're going to call him down at the 29. That's going to be a gain of 7.
I tell you what, Adrian, when he got back to the huddle just now, he gave every single lineman a pound. That's what you want to see as a running back because he knows exactly where his success is coming from.
Towson, 2nd and 4. Tom Flacco playing his last home game at quarterback. Fakes the handoffs, got a man down at the 25. He's going to cross the 20. That's going to be a first down by a bunch. That's complete to Darian Street. His first reception of the game, and Towson is knocking at the door.
Right, and in this drive, you can see Towson open up the playbook a little bit more. They're moving the ball. Definitely feeling a lot more comfortable than the last drive, so they definitely look to make a touchdown this drive.
And there's Felice Platt again. He's going to cross the 20, not going to be much more. We'll call it a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. 5'10", 185. Flacco. Yep, he wants a flag, and he got it. Ryan Rutkowski got up doing the practicing for law school bit, and it worked. And there's the flag. Probably a legitimate complaint. Here you go. You were wide out.
Yeah, as you can see, the DB grabbed him with the left hand.
They got him. The guilty party there was Daniel Reed Bennett.
So the DB grabbed him with his left hand and kind of pulled him back from the ball, and obviously the referees, the line judge, they're there to see that every time. Attention.
Flacco out of the shotgun, looking into the end zone, pump fakes, lets it fly, touchdown! Flacco complete to Shane Leatherberry. A couple of seniors on senior day, and how fitting those two hook up for the first touchdown.
Absolutely, and this is exactly what we expected today is for Tom to come out throwing the ball. Here we have Tom with the pump fake and Shane with the good slant coming back out. Obviously caught the ball, got both feet in, touchdown Towson.
Boy, that pump fake worked too.
Yes,
he
it did.
Had a fine career at Towson. It is up. It is good. It would make it a lot better if they could pull this out today. Here's the kickoff, going to be taken at the 8-yard line. They're trying the right side, and not a lot of room. More good coverage from Towson. And again, you know, wait a minute, now they're saying they got a fumble. And they do. Towson recovers the fumble at the 21-yard line.
And this is why special teams is so big, Bruce. Because obviously here we have the kick returner running. He doesn't secure the ball, tackle ball comes out. Towson has the ball. Now they have the ball on, looks to be the 20-yard line.
And guess who made the hit?
Who's that?
Number 50.
Mr.
Robert
Reliable.
Hayward. Yes, sir.
Robert Haywood.
Backfield with Flacco. Flacco throwing all the way. Looks in the corner, got tip, but he got it. 20-yard touchdown. That's complete to Darian Street. And Towson jumps out 13-0. Boy, was he open.
Great pass and great focus by Darian because that ball was tipped. Here we go right here. We see Tom eyeing him down. Darian ran the corner. That ball is tipped by the safety. Great focus. Touchdown, Towson.
Now, all your years as a wideout, when it's tipped like that, it's very hard to still make the catch, isn't it?
Yes, because it changes the trajectory of the football. You don't know where it's going, how fast it's coming in. You just have to focus in, lock in. He caught the ball. Great touchdown.
Well, Football 101 says you turn turnovers into points, and they didn't waste any time doing that. There's the extra point.
The first drive, nothing happened, but the second and third, obviously after the turnover, they got touchdowns. That's exactly what you want as a coach.
called a fair catch when the ball was still in the air. That was a little bit curious. That is Shamari Wingard back there. 25, here come the Phoenix. That is Davis Cheek at quarterback. There's the handoff. Elon has struggled getting a running game together, but they do pick up something there. They get across the 30. The ball carrier for the Phoenix was Braylon Cyphers, and that's going to be a gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Get the ball moving.
There's Davis Cheek. Good shot at him there. And there's a handoff. And again, the hole on the left side. Finally going to be wrestled out at the 16 or at the 35-yard line. Making the play for Towson was Jeremiah Wynn, but that's going to be a first down for Elon. Fakes the handoff. Looks over to the right side. Receiver turned around, but couldn't make the catch. That was Chandler Brayboy. He's Davis Cheek, the Elon quarterback. There's a handoff, and they try that left side again, and there was room, but coming up to make the play for Towson, Jeremiah Wynn. If Wynn doesn't make that tackle, he's running a long time.
He's still running if he didn't make that.
The 39. Cheek looking to his right. Had a man open, but just couldn't hang on. That was Avery Jones. The ball wasn't terribly thrown, but he just couldn't get enough hand on it. That'll bring up 4th down. Please. Nice hanging punt. Taking it to 22. No fair catch, and he's met right away. And I mean right away. That was a Diago Hunter, familiar shotgun. There's the handoff left side, and a couple of yards before they trip him up. That's a Yeedy Thainrat. First time we've seen him today. Tries the left side. That's a gain of 4.
Yeedy and Adrian are just the perfect dynamic duo, man.
There's Thainrat again. They're trying him on the right side, and not as much success. He looks like he picked up 2. That's going to bring up 2nd or 3rd and 4. Flacco play action, having to scramble, gets out of trouble right off the hands of Shane Leatherberry. It happens. It happens, doesn't it?
It does. What Shane did here, he anticipated the catch before he actually caught the ball.
Low snap and handled. It hangs up. Going to be taken at the 35 and with some room to run. Flags everywhere. That was Trayvon Jones, but we got double flags on the field right around a 40-yard line. You can usually tell what a call's going to, and they did point Elon's way. Got the old block in the back. Comes Elon with a defensive stand. They got a little bit of spring in their step. The offense wants to match it. Here's the handoff on the right side, and nowhere. Met immediately by Towson's Christian Dixon. That's a gain of, we'll call it 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9, like that.
Most definitely.
There's a handoff. They try the right side, and again he gets through across the 40. Run out of bounds at midfield. Tremendous gain there for Elon by Braylon Cyphers, and that's something we hadn't seen today. All right. Elon inside Towson territory at the 49. Again with the long count. There's a handoff on the left side. And he's hit really quickly. And again, you know, we talked about those veteran linebackers. Where there they both were. That was Robert Hayward along with Christian Dixon on the stop.
Here we go. We see the handoff, and we see Robert Hayward breaking through, breaking off of the block and coming through and playing like a madman today. This is his senior day. He says he's not going out without making his name known.
2nd and 9 from the 48 now. Trouble with the snap, but he controlled it, and then he gets off the pass and overthrows the intended receiver. But Elon folks were gasping on that one. There's your intended receiver. It was Cortez Weeks, but he was just getting rid of it.
Yeah, and that was a heads-up play just to throw it away as a quarterback, get it out of his hands, because obviously his timing was thrown off with the fumbled snap.
Davis Cheek, 6'3", 210, junior out of Matthews, North Carolina. A lot of North Carolina guys on the Elon roster. There he goes to throw, and he overthrows the receiver, and that will bring up 4th down. Good defensive stand for the Towson Tigers. Deep for Towson as usual. Diago Hunter, high snap, but he handles it. Hangs it up well. Hunter's not going to field it. He got hit. Hunter was in position to make the catch, and he got hit, and the flag came immediately. They don't let you do that. It's a big one. Yeah, when he's there to take the kickoff, you can't hit him. I mean,
especially when he gives you the fair catch signal. You know, you just got to pay attention and kind of give him space to at least catch the ball if he's going to do that.
There's a handoff. And it's Adrian. He gets out to around the 30. And there's a handoff, and again, tough yards out to that's going to be close to the 1st down. That is a 1st down for Towson. And again, the seemingly undersized workhorse gets it done yet again for the Towson. From the 35. Flacco to Thainrat, kind of a counter, and Elon had that read all the way. No gain, 2nd down and 10. There's no reason to hurry anything. Stays in the pocket. Out to the right side, and he gets hit immediately, but not before he makes the catch, just short of the 40-yard line. And that was that was Shane Leatherbury, and he had that one coming after dropping the one on the last.
Yeah, good job for Shane for obviously holding on to that ball. And his pass yardage for Towson, 47 to Elon's 9. 1st downs, 5 to Elon's 2.
1 turnover apiece. Rush yards pretty even.
Right, and then the total yards, obviously, Towson has 81 and Elon has 39. So
and the selection show tomorrow night for the tournament. A win here today all but cements it. Flacco on the quarterback draw. Gets across the 45. He's going to get down to around the 49. That's going to be a 1st down Towson. From the 48, here's the 1st down. Yeah, there was some early movement there. It seemed like the center was a little late on that snap. Mm-hmm. Well, they're going to call it on Andrew Garnett, the tackle, but it just seemed like that snap was delayed. Straight drop back for Flacco. Across the middle, wide open. Dropped right away, but making the reception for Towson, the old reliable Chris Clark. And that's going to pick up about 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and about 8.
And as you can see right here, Chris comes wide open. Tom sees him tossing the ball. Great heads-up play by Chris to protect his knees and just get in the air.
That was Towson. Saw that one coming. The route was jumped at about the 30-yard line, and that's going to be an interception. Good read there. Good read there for, here's the replay right here. That was Trayvon Jones with the interception, but he just jumped the route, right?
Yeah, as you can see, Tom was eyeing down his wide receiver the whole time, and great heads-up play by Trayvon to read his eyes and get off the hash and go over there and make the play on the ball.
3 touchdowns. Instead, they're playing defense again.
All right.
There's the reverse. Read very well by Towson. And guess who came over and made the stop? Yeah, that man again, Robert Hayward.
Here we go. We see the reverse. We see Robert coming up, making a tackle, clean tackle, driving his man backwards.
Also give some credit to Keon Pay for stringing that out in the early stages.
Yeah, and he also set the edge as well.
From the 42, 2nd and 9 after they gain a yard on the play. There's the run up the middle. A lot of power and a lot of yellow shirts That's going to be down at the 46 and still on his feet. He didn't want to go down. Tell you he's a load. Deshaun McNair, 5'9", 220. Elon with signs of life. Stared down a receiver on the left side, and he's got him. Inside Towson territory, that was Bryson Daughtry. And that's going to be a first down, Elon, and that's a shot in the arm for Elon.
And that's a great ball. Not an
Wow.
easy pass from the hash to the sideline. What a great catch. Way to focus on it. Catch the ball, tuck it, protect it, and get the first down. It's a great catch, great throw.
Bryson Daughtry, a sophomore out of Charlotte. Biggest play of the game for Elon thus far.
Yeah.
There's a handoff. Oh, look at that. No way. Hayward yet again. He's playing like he's on his way to Canton, you know?
He's playing like a madman today. Here you go. You can see Hayward. The running back tried to give him a spin move, but Hayward didn't bite it. Kept his eyes up, made it secure the tackle.
It's pretty hard to spin when the defender's got both arms around you. The unquestioned leader of this Towson defense and just a playmaker. Fakes the handoff, pump fake. Now he's got the receiver looking and just over his graph down around a 15-yard line. That's going to bring up third down. And Davis Cheek at quarterback, pretty smooth. Pretty decent arm, too.
Absolutely.
Big guy. All right, here it is. 3rd and 10 from the 42. Big play for Elon. Cheek going over his progressions, nowhere to go. Now he's going to scramble. And he slides down around the 30, and that's going to be enough for the first down. And we got a little dispute on the field, some pushing and shoving. Here come the flags. Elon felt like Jeremiah Wynn may have done more than he needed to down there, and that's what got it started. You can see there's escorting Wing off the field, including Rob Ambrose.
Yeah. You just don't have any room for bonehead mistakes in fights and physical fights. Let everything play in between the whistle. Don't engage in anything after the whistle.
Well, you're letting them back in the game. That's the thing that Towson's coaches have got to be worried about.
Right.
But let's see if we can spot on here exactly what Jeremiah Wynn. He's 16. There he is making the tackle. And it didn't look like anything went wrong there. Here's the call. Let's see what they say. Bob Ambrose awaiting the call.
Yeah.
So they got them both.
For the next one, so just play for today and let all your talk happen with your pads.
There's a handoff on the right side, and coming over and basically setting the edge and doing a real nice job for Towson there. I don't know that he credited him with a tackle. 2nd and 8 now from the 29. An Elon touchdown completely changes everything now. There's a jump off sides on the left side. That'll be the left tackle. Chad Nelson, a junior out of Dunwoody, Georgia.
It seemed like the offensive line was in their position for a while. Point.
So Cheek remains at quarterback. There's a handoff. They're trying the left side. Look, room to run, 30, 25. Finally going to be tripped up and down at the 20, but a good piece of power running there from Deshaun McNair, and that's a first down for – now it's going to be just short. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 1.
McNair right here has great vision.
And McNair gets a handoff again, and again they try the left side. His momentum carried him across, and it looks like they do have the first down, and they do.
Wow.
So Towson's defense with a challenge here in the second quarter. About long drives a lot, and it does eat up clock, but it also tires that defense down.
Yes, it does.
And again, they're going to try the interior. He kind of squirts out to the left side. That is Braylon Cyphers. And that's going to be a gain of 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. Again, the long count. There's the handoff, sniffed out. Coming up and making the play really quickly was Keon Pay, whose name we've called a lot. He's number 12. You're looking at him right there. He was the key to that one.
Right, Keon.
Cheek looking to the right side. Going to be smothered. Almost got out of the grasp, but he did not. Hanging on to make the play for Towson. You're looking at him right there on the screen. Big Vinny Schaefer. Just inside the 30. We'll still call it a 40-yard attempt. It is up. And it's perfect.
65, but 40 yards for a college kicker is amazing.
And what a weapon. Going to be taken at the 15. Felice Platt, and you're going to get out to the 25, and they're going to stack him up. But that is where Towson will go to work at their own 25-yard line. 6:30 to go in the second quarter. It's 14-3 Towson. So Tom Flacco going to do his best to get that touchdown. There's the handoff, and Elon read it. Now credit Felice Platt for turning that into something. He did bounce off and get a yard or two. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. And he fakes the handoff. Pump fake. Now he goes down the middle of the field. Got a man wide open. Takes him off his feet down at the 30-yard line. He had to jump to make the catch. But Ryan Rutkowski had 6 all over him there, man.
And that was a heads-up play by Tom, because I don't know if you see, but Tom was intending to go for the out. But both the safety and the corner bid on the out route, so Tom went for the post over top. What a great heads-up play by Tom. Great catch by Ryan as well.
That's a veteran quarterback.
Yes, it is.
You got one job, right?
Yep.
Here's Flacco, fakes the handoff, takes it upfield himself, crosses the 25. They're going to down him at the 24.
Off.
Flacco fakes the handoff, rolls right, plenty of room, goes into the end zone. That was intended in the end zone for Jason Epps, but I think for Elon, I think Daniel Reed-Bennett reached in there right at the last minute, got a hand on that. But Flacco spotted him open, tried to get him the ball, and it just didn't work out. That brings up 3rd and 4 now from the 24.
Great defense to get a hand in there, get a pass break up, avoid the touchdown.
So from the 24, and there's a flag. You tell me.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I think it had to do with the way they lined up. Number of people on the field.
Yeah.
Well, snap the ball and we can keep moving. 4:30 to go, first half. Oh, Antonio Marcella having a busy day there as the chief of this crew. Flacco straight drop back, looking left all the way. Got a man and completes it. Covered quite well on both sides, but still making the catch was Chris Clark. And that's going to be inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line, and Towson's in business now.
Absolutely. So you just have to focus in and lock in. You know you're going to get hit. Just secure the catch.
Felice Platt, left side, gets across the 15 down to the 14. It's going to be a gain of 4. Tell you what, Felice Platt made that defender feel that. That was the safety coming up, Cole Coleman. Felice Platt again, left side, still on his feet. Crosses the 10. That's going to be close to a first down.
Yep.
That is a first down.
Wow.
So Towson with a fresh set of downs on the 8-yard line.
Well, we can see right here, we can see Adrian making a great cutback, keeping his feet moving, driving the defense, pushing for a first down. That's an excellent job.
Power back all the way. First and goal from the 8. And you stay with the hot guy, Felice Platt, and nothing doing that time. They stack him up right around the 9. It's going to be maybe a loss of a yard, bring up second down. Early movement there by Towson. Those drive coaches crazy too.
Yeah, because they're boneheaded penalties. You have a guy moving too early.
Towson cannot get a first down in this drive. Flacco, very deliberate. Flushed him out into the flats, complete 10-5 and upended down around the 6-yard line. That's going to be completed to Daniel Thompson, freshman out of Virginia. Flacco across the middle and a big-time defensive play. Stopping that was Trayvon Jones for Elon. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That was a great play because the wide receiver looked wide. Shane Leatherberry looked wide open just now, and then Trayvon came out of nowhere, got a hand up, broke up the pass. Great heads-up play by Trayvon.
Is Aiden O'Neal, also a senior, from the 14, 24-yard field goal. It is up, and it is good. And Towson now leads it.
It has.
Low kickoff. That's going to go into the end zone. He was waving for the fair catch as Chandler Brayboy.
Yeah.
Cheek all alone in the backfield. Elon opening it up. They would love to score before halftime. Cheek plenty of room. Now he's flushed. Now gets in and out of a tackle. Harassed. Look at this. Still on his feet. Wow, what a remarkable play. Davis Cheek finally going to be brought down at the 38-yard line. Going over and making the play for Towson was Terrell Gillette-Rogers. But we got a flag.
Yeah, we have 2 flags on this play.
But what an effort by Davis Cheek.
What a great play. And then he made an attempt to obviously get out of bounds and try to cut it, stop the clock.
Okay. That's advantage Towson.
Yeah.
That erases that big gain.
Yeah, that was a great play by Cheeks to definitely break the tackles and beat the pressure, use his feet, get out the pocket, get downfield.
Stating his case to the referee there.
Yeah.
But the rest of the team feeds off that. You see your quarterback out there balling like that, it's inspiring, right?
Yeah, it's definitely an effect on everyone. When you see a quarterback giving it all and putting his body on the line for the team, everyone jumps on wagon.
From the 25, the Phoenix of Elon. There's Cheek. And again, flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to trip up basically at the 25. They're going to down him at the 26. But we made the point early and often, Gerard, this is an inexperienced offensive line. And there's a snap really quickly. I tell you what, they're lucky that's not 6 for Towson.
Yeah, that was a risky pass right there.
He was all over that. Terrell Gillette-Rogers. But it was all for naught. So Elon heading in the wrong direction.
Right.
But boy, that pass was looking awfully inviting there to Gillette-Rogers. There's a handoff. And getting the first hand on him for Towson and really slowing him down was Bryce Carter, defensive lineman. And that's going to bring up third down.
It seems as if Elon is being pretty conservative right now with 35 seconds left in the first half. And they're also taking their time to get
right.
The call from the sideline. So.
And they're deep in their own territory. Right. This would be a bad spot to have something bad happen.
Right.
So there's about a 10-point differential on the play clock, about an 8-second differential. as both continue to run. There's about 5 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap, and there's the handoff, and that's going to do it for the first half. Good across the 25, but nothing else. Clock continues to run. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. We are at halftime. Towson with a masterful performance in the first half. They lead it 17-3. Gerard and me will be back after halftime. Don't go far. We've got 2 quarters to go. And we save the best for last, but we're going to get to that for a minute. Aiden O'Neill also with a mark. Here's the kickoff. Take it inside the 5-yard line, across the 10, the 15. Going to be stacked up just short of the 20, and we've got a flag trailing the play. Preliminary indication seems to be perhaps a face mask. No, it's a hold. And it's against Towson. The one we were talking about, though, the kicker, Aiden O'Neill, 62nd career field goal. That's the most career in FCS history. That's impressive. So Towson now will start at the 10-yard line. Flacco with a handoff, not much, right out to around just over the 10-yard line. And that's going to be a gain, well, no gain, bring up 2nd and 10. The snaps in his absence. And going in motion for Towson is Diago Hunter. He's also in the backfield. Flacco in and out of the hands, once again, of Shane Leatherberry. It's unlike Shane.
Yeah, that was a tight pocket for Tom to fit the ball in. I think the ball might have gotten I don't think Shane could see the ball coming behind the defender, and he took his eyes off of it, and it got up on him before he knew it and dropped.
Flacco with other ideas. Across the middle, got his man, and that's going to be good for the first down. That is complete to Darian Street, and a clutch play by your senior quarterback.
Yeah, and that's also a dagger for Elon. Like, you got to stop, and that's a great pass by Tom, great focus. Great catch. And
a little bit behind him. He had to stop and turn around. But
right.
As you mentioned in the first half, as a receiver, you got
one job, and that's to catch the ball.
Yes, sir. From the 22 now is Felice Pratt. And, boy, was that read well by Elon. Getting in there in a hurry and making the play was big Marcus Willoughby, 6'3", 253 out of Durham. And that's going to be a loss now of 4 yards, 2nd and 14. Flacco nowhere to go. Going to be flushed. Now he's going to be sacked. And I believe it's the same guy that's wreaking havoc in there, and it was Marcus Willoughby yet again.
And if you remember from earlier, Marcus was the one. Here we go right here. Marcus is relentless. He's not giving up. You have a guard and a tackle trying to block him. He spins off of him and gets the sack. Earlier on, Marcus was the one that forced the fumble against Tom as well, so he's having a great day today.
Towson, as we mentioned at the top, needs this game to get in the FCS postseason. Flacco staying in the pocket. Oh, wait a minute. Did they get him for a safety? I don't see the safety signal. It is a safety. So Elon picking up the safety. Here's another look at it.
Tom tries to spin out, but
that was Devontae Chandler.
And Devontae got his hand on the ball, knock it out.
Actually, they're probably lucky it's only a safety.
Right.
So Towson gives up the safety. It's now a 17-5 game. Now, what do you say about a safety?
Yeah, and I'm sure people are going to check the box score and see 5.
And here's the kickoff after the safety. Nice booming pun, hanging up well. Taking it to 24, or the 29 rather. Spins out of a tackle. Wait a minute, we could have trouble here crossing the 45. And they're going to run him out at the 48-yard line. We've called this guy's name a lot today. That's Trevon Jones. Made a big play on defense last half, if you remember. And Elon with some really good field possession to start this possession. The other quarterback is in for Elon. His name is Joey Boffman. He will spell every once in a while. You got a full house backfield with him and a man in motion. There's Boffman with a handoff. They're trying the right side and nothing. And again, there's that number 50, Robert Hayward.
The madman.
And Tom Flacco and many others. They've done a lot of winning this senior class, that's for sure. 2nd and 10 from the 48. There's a handoff, and there was momentarily some room on the left side, but they drop him at the 49. That's going to be a gain of a yard and bring up 3rd and 7. Davis Cheek back in at quarterback. Cheek looking to his right, lets it fly. Man caught it, but it looked like he was out of bounds, and he was. Pretty good throw there, though.
It was a great pass. Just keeping an eye. That's correct, Bruce.
So 4th down, the Towson defense holds. The punt's going to hang up. Diago Hunter with the fair catch right around the 18. And if you noticed on that one, Elon gave him plenty of room.
Yeah, I'm sure the special teams coordinator probably said a few words to him on the last penalty.
Arts, MedStar Health. That's how we treat people.
Edie Thainrat back in the game. Look at this. Look at this. All the way out to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 29 yards from the guy who was just walked off the field with an injury. Wow.
And that's your definition right here. Look at Yeedy's vision. What a great cut, what a great block by the guard. Yeedy's picking his knees up, driving him. And he carries the defender for at least 6 or 7 yards. That's a great, strong running back right there.
There's a handoff. They go to Thainrat again, and again, room to run. Look at this. 40, 35, 30-yard line. Wow. That's a gain of 20 yards. 22 yards and another first down for Towson. Don't bring him out.
Here he is right now. Great cutback. All the way back. He takes the hit.
Jeez.
Survives the hit. Gives a stiff arm. Still runs. That ankle looks good to me.
So that's a first down from the 30 now. And there's Felice Plott, left side. And he's going to get down around the 25. That's going to be a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Boy, they got some new life here.
Right.
So that's what we're seeing on this drive. Redemption, so to speak. Felice Plott, and that's red right away. He maybe crossed the 25. We'll call that no gain, still 3rd and 5. 5-yard line. Motion, left to right. Flacco keeps it. He's going to get down around the 22, and that's going to be short.
To get the guaranteed field goal.
So O'Neal from the 28, that's going to be a 38-yard attempt. Remember, he hit a milestone last half. Gets the kick up from the 38, and it's good. Get each other, right?
You know, a bunch of guys broke down crying. It was just a very sad day, but the history lives on, and these guys are doing a great job carrying on the name.
And again, they take the fair catch on the kickoff. That is predetermined. It's got to be. So they're going to set up on a 10-yard line, is Elon. That's the 3rd time they've done it today. That's interesting to me.
Yeah, I don't know if the only thing I can think of is that the kick returners may have had a bad history with fumbling the ball on kickoff returns. I mean, because there's no one within 10 to 15 yards of them
right
when they catch the ball, you know, so.
So it comes out to the 25. Ball did go into the end zone. And Boffman is in at quarterback now. He's the runner. He's the more athletic of the two. Boffman rolling. Kind of a lazy pass there, and they tried. Bryson Daughtry did everything he could to make that reception, but just thrown way too far behind him.
Yeah, it was a short pass. Quarterback was obviously under pressure, so couldn't get the accurate pass that he wanted to for a receiver.
And they've got it all set up, and here we go. Boffman, quarterback draw. Good blocking up front from Elon. A couple of Towson guys had read that and just couldn't get over to make the play. And Boffman's going to keep it. And that's going to be very close to a first down. No, it's going to be third and very short. Third and less than a yard for Elon.
That was a great switch-up play by Elon. Definitely caught Towson off guard on the quarterback draw.
Elon's got to feel like this is a critical possession, given the time left in the game and the way the game is going. They did score with the safety. They would love to get some offensive points on the board here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a handoff. And that's going to be enough for the first down. So a fresh set of downs for Elon. They're going to mark that at the 37-yard line of Elon. And a first down. Thrilled with the way their season has gone. But you know what? A win in the final game has a way of making things feel better, doesn't it, Troy? It's a handoff to the right side now. Towson strings it out. And nothing doing. The ball carrier there was Cortez Weeks. And making the play for Towson, again, Kobe Tippett. There's a good shot of him, old Kobe, making the Elon defensive staff. Now the ball's loose. Cheeks back in. Just throws it out of bounds. That was the second problem they've had with the snap today. And that'll bring up third down. Boy, that was dangerous there for a second, wasn't it?
Yeah, actually, that was a great play by Cheeks right here. Came out pretty fast.
Thought about running it.
Yeah.
And then that was the wise thing right there. So third down and 9 from their own 39. Big play here for Elon. Got his man and room to run. Look at that. Down to the 30-yard line after the completion to Cole Taylor.
Here we go. We see the wide receiver Cole running out. Great run, great catch, and great tackle by Gillette Rogers.
Now, Gillette Rogers victimized on that play, though, man. He got his back turned, and they threw it right over him. And that's a big gainer for Elon. That's going to take it down to the 29-yard line now as the Phoenix wants to score. Fakes the handoff, play action, looking into the end zone, lets it fly. What a catch! Climbing the ladder is Cortez Weeks, and that's going to take it down to the 2-yard line. Even though you're a Towson guy as a receiver, that's got to warm your heart.
Yeah, because you can see Cortez, he goes up and he gets the ball at his highest point. That's what wide receiver coaches make a point to do, is you want to go up and you want to grab the ball at the highest point, kind of to eliminate the DB being able to go up and get it as well. That's what he did. Kind of like a rebound in basketball. Go up, grab it.
And Cheek put the ball in a perfect spot. So now Boffman back in at quarterback. Boffman with a pitch, and it's read and stopped right at the 5-yard line. And I believe it was that man again, Kobe Tippett, that made that stop.
Yep.
So they're going to put it down as a gain of 1. That'll bring up second and goal from the 4. Gut check for the Towson defense here. They haven't given up a touchdown all game, have the Tigers. Boffman remains at quarterback. He's the runner. And there's the handoff. They're trying the left side. There's room, and he's in for a touchdown. That was Cortez Weeks from the 4, and suddenly, Gerard, we got a new game here. So here's the extra point that's going to be attempted by Skylar Davis. It's up, and it's good. Would you have gone for 2 right there?
I wouldn't have. I would have kicked the field goal just to get another point on the board. Great drive by Elon to march the ball all the way down the field, to get a touchdown by Cortez and number 1 receiver, and then to finish off with a field goal. What a great drive.
From the 10, it's Hunter. Hunter crosses the 25, and that is where Towson will go to work at about the 26-yard line. Towson's offense got to have a little steam under that collar right now, right?
Yeah, because now
Towson now from the 26 with a fresh set of downs. Flacco with a handoff and a big hole. Fainrat, 40-45, gets to midfield. That's a gain of 26 yards and a first down, Towson.
Yeedy was one block away from springing that loose. Darian Street, the wide receiver number 9, let go of his block. But that's why it's important for wide receivers to block downfield because he could have sprung. Here we go right here. You can see Yeedy's eye vision. He's breaking the tackles. And as you can see right there, the guy comes in and makes a tackle. So great run by Yeedy.
Inside Elon territory now from the 49. There's a handoff to Thainrat again. Runs over the first tackler. And the ball is loose. Elon says they have it, and they do. Thainrat with an ill-timed fumble, and suddenly Elon has got the ball, and they are threatening.
Here we go right here. Yeedy, great contact, great at point of contact. What a great strip right there to get the ball out.
Marcus Hillman.
Marcus Hillman, what a heads-up play.
So, you talk about sudden change.
Yep.
So the Towson defense, which had just gotten off the field, has got to find it within themselves now to make a stop here.
Yeah.
There's a handoff. And a bunch of folks in on it for Towson. The number I saw first was Christian Dixon. That's going to be a gain of a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. There you get a good look at the ball carrier. That's Jalen Thomas.
Right now it's big for Towson's defense to get a stop, a 3-and-out. Penalty.
That's a big one, too.
Yeah.
Doesn't negate the big break Elon got, though. Getting the fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Now the referees are trying to get it straightened out, see exactly where the ball is going to be. And a big 15-yarder.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up 1st and close to 25, I think. You know, they say if you could do math, you don't get into this business. From the 37. Great protection all the time in the world. Turns it upfield. 50, 45, slides down to the 42. And he's not supposed to be the running quarterback, but man, he had room that time.
Yep, the pocket opened up. Towson was in man. All the linebackers flooded the position. He saw an open gap.
Wow.
Used his feet, got downfield, very close to the first down.
Davis Cheek. I'm going to call that about 2nd and 5, but that was a gain of 20 yards on that play. They're on the Towson 43. There's the handoff. And that's going to be short of the first down, but just short. Is it me, or does it look like Towson's getting blown off the football up front?
Yeah, and you can see that the Towson is substituting their defensive lineman in and out. I'm sure those guys are gassed. It's been a long drive. They just came off the field now due to the turnover. They're back on the field. So, I mean, man, those guys have to be a little winded right now.
3rd and very short for Elon. And the quarterback keeper, and he is going to get the first down. Davis Cheek. So the clock continues to run. We're at 1:20 to play in the 3rd quarter, and Elon with a first down deep inside Towson territory at the 36-yard line.
They can't be out there for too long and doing a drive.
Boffman now in at quarterback, rolling to his right, under pursuit, and going to be dropped. Great piece of defensive pursuit right there from Bryce Carter. Big play.
Mm-hmm. Here we go right here. Bryce is chasing down the quarterback.
His eyes are getting big too, aren't they?
Yep, he's getting close to that tackle, gets him. Clean tackle, great tackle.
So that'll be a gain of 3. That'll bring up 2nd. No, that'll be a loss of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 13. Cheek back in the game. Cheek looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket, throws to his back. Going to get across the 30. Still on his feet. He's going to score. He gets in from the 30-yard line. That is Deshaun McNair. And uh-oh, we got a ball game now.
Yep, with a heads-up play.
Deshaun McNair.
What a great play by Deshaun to stay with the quarterback, catch the ball, and to use his feet and his vision. You can see the cut. You can see the open hole. Another cut. Breaks a tackle.
Wow.
He's gone, baby.
That's impressive. And you know what else it is? It's 20-18 right now.
Yep, and now we see Elon going for 2.
Going for the tie with time expired in the third quarter. And Elon jumps. Now the kicking team's going to come on. So it should be an interesting fourth quarter around here. So the extra point is up, and it's good. At the end of the third quarter, the score, Towson 20, Elon 19. Don't go anywhere. I gave you 2 tonight.
Yes, you did. 2 for 2.
All right, here's the kickoff. Going to be taken at the 10-yard line. And going to cross the 25. That, of course, the workhorse, Adrian Felice Platt, who does a little bit of everything. But Towson's going to have a long field to work with here.
Yeah, now Tom has his hands full. And now they feel the pressure. Now they feel the pressure because they know exactly what's on the line. And they have 14 minutes left.
Of them at quarterback. The handoff to Thainrat. No, he keeps it. Went downfield. There was a little bit of communication. Flacco wants a flag, not going to get one. It's incomplete. That's going to be second down. But both of these teams have been successful on the ground, so I wouldn't think they'd fear rain that much. Fakes the handoff, does Flacco. Great protection. Looking downfield. Gets it off to Thainrat, and Thainrat takes a blow, and it falls incomplete. And frankly, right now, Towson looks out of sync. Flacco looking the field over. Elon with a big rush, but Flacco completes it. That's going to be across the middle to Daniel Thompson, the 4th, and that's going to be a first down, and that is exactly what Towson needed. There's a handoff, Thainrat, and it's read right away. Coming up and making the play for Elon, one of their big dudes, we haven't called his name today, Tristan Cox, 6'3", 324. That's a lot of man to move. Flacco, plenty of time, lets it fly, got a man! And again, he goes to Daniel Thompson. That one well inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go again. We're looking at the replay. Great placement by Tom. Look where the ball is placed.
Beautiful.
Ahead of Daniel.
33-yard gain.
To give him a chance to catch up to the ball, to run to the ball. Keep it away from the defender. Great catch by Daniel to secure the pass for a big gain.
28 now. Flacco and Towson. Felice Platt. Not much doing there. He gained a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Flacco looking to his right, overthrows the intended receiver. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's one of the hardest passes right there, Bruce, is a hash to sideline pass because the field corner has so much space to sit back and watch the quarterback. And there's a long pass, so it takes time to get there. So a lot of quarterbacks can't make that pass, but that was a great attempt by Tom.
It's a 1-point game at United Stadium. Flacco looking down the middle, nowhere to go. Got room on the right side, lets it fly. It was deflected, and there was a great danger of an interception there, but the ball did fall to the turf, and that will bring up 4th down. Interesting call here for Rob Ambrose.
Yeah, that was. And I also paid attention to number 37, Ty Sponseller from Elon on that last play. He's a quarterback spot. You can see him coming up right there to get pressure on Tom. So now we have a huge field goal from Aiden O'Neal.
That's going to be a 44-yard attempt. O'Neal, an outstanding kicker. The ball's up from 44, and we've got a flag. Rob Ambrose out on the field, stating his case. Right, there it is. So what happened was Elon jumped, Towson made the field goal, and they declined the penalty. So that was a 44-yarder. Impressive. It's now 23-19. We'll be back with more right after this. Right, he's the FCS all-time leader now. And here's the kickoff. They're going to let that one go into the end zone, take the touchback out to the 25. So Elon now with new life, new confidence, as you mentioned. They've got to view this as one huge possession here.
Yeah, now they see it as another challenge, another bump in the road. They've had success against Towson's defense today, so now they have the confidence to go back down the field and try to score again.
Down from the 25. Quick out, and it's going to be short. It's going to bounce one time. That'll bring up second down. Cheek with a disgusted flap of the arms. He knew he didn't throw that one very well.
Yeah, I think he was upset that he didn't flip his hips and get his elbow up in order to get the ball to the receiver the right way.
But Elon's quarterbacks, by and large, have performed pretty well, both of them.
Absolutely. Both are doing an excellent job of running and throwing today.
From the 25, 2nd and 10, there's the handoff. They're trying a left side. And, boy, he got stood up in a hurry. Coming up and making the play for Towson was Love at cornerback. Cheek. Got a man. Complete. Cross the 40, 45, cross midfield. And they're going to down him at about the 46-yard line. That was a clutch play for Cheek and also for the receiver, Jalen Thomas.
Here it is right here. No one was open downfield. Jalen stayed with Cheek, broke a tackle, stayed inbounds, secured the ball, well, not to the end. And
interesting thing, the last two big gainers Elon have been running backs coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, it's just a delayed release from the running back.
It makes it harder on the defense. There's the completion at the 40. Down to the 45, down to around the 32, and that's going to be a first down. As Elon is on a roll, the receiver there, Cortez Weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the 33, there's Cheek with a handoff, goes into the interior of the line and runs into a whole bunch of guys in yellow shirts. Cheek and the Elon offense has come to life here in the second half. Cheek looking left all the way. Now he looks center, nowhere to go, flips it, and again, running back coming out of the backfield, but he couldn't hang on. That was intended for Jalen Thomas, and that brings up third down. Big play for the Towson defense. There's the handoff, Thomas, and Thomas finds room. Is his momentum going to get him across? That's going to be very close to a first down. Yep, first down. First down.
Jobs that Elon has had, now it's catching up to him.
I had the very same thought.
Yep.
Here from the 23 now. Cheek evading the rush, just letting it fly. Finds his man. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 7-yard line. That was complete to Daniel Reed. No, I got the wrong guy there. That was complete to Deshaun McNair, who just had the touchdown not long ago. And that's going to bring it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And let's be honest, Gerard, Towson's in trouble here.
Yeah, his eyes on a pass to get his team down in the red zone.
So here's the handoff. Towson's defense swarms, and that's going to be a loss. Ball carrier was Joey Boffman, the other quarterback. And Towson making a play on defense, and making the play was Christian Dixon. You see just zeroing in. And then, of course, Hayward on the other side of the ball carrier. 12. Second and goal, whichever you prefer. Cheek with plenty of time to throw. Tell you what, somebody down there was thinking interception.
Yeah.
It's the one that's getting up slowly.
I think
that
everyone.
Was Gillette Rogers.
Yeah, I think everyone in the stadium knew exactly where Cheek was going with the ball. He eyed down that exact receiver, Cortez, I believe. He eyed him down since once he got the ball in his hand, and he went there, and both the cornerback and safety could close in on the pass.
3rd and goal from the 12. This is why this stop is important. If you hold Elon to a field goal, Towson still has a 1-point lead. That's why this 3rd down is everything right now. From the 12, Cheek looking left, pump fake, looks right. Got a man, out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down.
With the field goal kick right here.
So here's Skylar Davis. They're lining up at the 19, or that's where they're going to spot it. It'll be a 29-yard attempt for Davis. Snap, kick, and it's good. Skylar Davis with a 29-yard field goal, and suddenly we got a 1-point game. Towson, with 7:09 to play, leads it 23-22. We're back with more right after this. Elon ready to kick here. They just kicked a field goal to make it 23-22. 7:09 to play in regulation. Here's Felice Platt. Crosses the 20, looking for an opening. Got out to the 25, and that is where Tom Flacco and Towson will go to work. Flacco had a notion to go across the middle. Now he goes to the guy that's been really reliable this half. He's been relying on him quite a bit. And again, for Towson, that is Daniel Thompson making big catch after big catch, and that's a 1st down. Flacco taking his time. There's a handoff straight up the middle. Thainrat, 50, 45, runs over a tackler. And they're going to down him at the 40-yard line. No, let's call it the 39. So that's a gain of 37 yards and a 1st down, Towson.
Especially with it being cold outside.
Yep. From the 39, fresh set of downs for the Tigers. They lead it by 1 point. And again, they give to Thainrat and more room to run. He crosses the 35. Did he give it up? No. Elon was motioning like there might have been a fumble. So they're going to mark this one at the 40. And that's no, it's going to be a loss of 1 yard. They're going to, at the 40. So that'll bring up 2nd and 11. Here's another look.
It's a great run. Amazing stiff arm.
They stopped him there.
Yeah, but someone stripped it.
Yeah.
Stripped it, then the ball came out.
I got it.
Yeedy has to hold on to the ball
right now. He really does. From the 40, 2nd and 11. Flacco got his man downfield. That is complete to Adrian Felice Platt. Oh, it's incomplete. Thank you. One of us wears glasses, one doesn't. They've got to get down to the 29 for the 1st down. Certainly out of field goal range. Is this 4-down territory? Maybe we'll find out. Flacco looking left. Now he looks to the middle. Got his man. That is complete to that man again. The second half MVP, Daniel Thompson. And there's your 1st down.
Daniel Thompson is doing a great job today of getting open, catching the ball, and moving the chains. Right here, Tom is looking to the left. Nothing's open. He comes back to his read.
Nice.
Daniel comes open, catch, 1st down.
Flacco content to let the clock run down. We're at 5 seconds on the play clock now. Felice Platt still on his feet. Just across the 20. They're going to rule him at the 20. That's going to be a gain of 6 and bring up 2nd and 4. 9 seconds, 8 seconds on the play clock. And you called it, 5-second mark. There it is. And there's Felice Platt again. Nothing. In fact, he lost a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and about 4.
Whoever just came with the game.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 4. Flacco, plenty of time. Flushed out to the right. Now he's going to be dropped. Going to be dropped at the 26. And Elon calls a timeout. 43-yard attempt. It's up. And no good. So that leaves the door open for Elon as the Towson offense dejectively walks off the field. There you look at Aiden O'Neill. He knows what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So Towson now clings to a 1-point lead. Inside 3 minutes to play. What can happen here? It's very simple. All Elon has to do is get to within field goal range, and they've got a lead.
Absolutely. And now Elon has 3 timeouts, including a 2-minute warning, so essentially 4 timeouts to stop the clock. And Towson has 3 as well.
From the 26, Elon, who's had a tremendous second half on offense, plenty of time to throw. Got his man. Well thrown, well caught, well executed. That is Bryson Daughtry. And that's going to be right at midfield. Clock continues to run, 2:47 now. Incomplete out in the flat, so that'll bring up 2nd down. Elon playing with some confidence.
Yeah, absolutely.
They kept their face in there. Here's the blitz. They pick it up. No, they don't, and he's going to be down. They want to fumble, but referee says the ball was down, as you see, taking it in there. Rutkowski, or Gibbs rather, just to be safe. And we have a flag on top of that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ambrose is furious. That penalty, personal foul, that is on Gibbs, who you just saw pick up the fumble and run it. And that's a major one. And that's going to take it deep within Towson territory.
Yeah.
That's a mental breakdown right there, Gerard.
Yep. That's what you don't want to see as a coach, especially with the game on the line like the way it is right now.
First down now, 45-yard line of Towson. There's a handoff. And made more out of it than he probably should have. Ended up getting 4 yards. It looks like they stopped him at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
Cheek. Under pressure, gets it off. And room to run. Inside to 30. They're finally going to wrestle him down at the 28-yard line, but that's at Deshaun McNair again. Another guy who's stepping up late in this game. And Elon looks like a team that's trying to win a ball game here.
Yeah, you can definitely see them moving with purpose right now.
Go now. Elon's certainly aware of that. Here's Cheek, and here's the handoff. And a gainer inside the 20. The ball carrier for Elon there was Jalen Thomas. And Towson calls a timeout, and rightly so. They can see this one slipping away with 55 seconds to play. Cheek with a handoff. Towson swarms him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd down. So here's Cheek. And there's the handoff. Right into the middle of the line. Absolutely nothing there. Towson calls timeout yet again. .45 seconds to play. So here's the kicker for Elon with the game on the line. Skylar Davis from 35 yards. The kick is up, and it's perfect. Skylar Davis from 35 yards, and for the first time today, the Phoenix of Elon has the lead in this football game. 25-23, 41 seconds to go.
When I look back at the score now, Bruce, only thing that I can think about is the safety.
Absolutely. I just had the same thought. Without the safety, we have a tie game.
Gives my guys a chance to get them down.
And they do. Going to be fielded on a bounce. Now they're going to let it go into the end zone for a touchback. That'll bring it out to the 25. So Towson and Tom Flacco on senior day has got 41 seconds to work with.
And no timeouts.
None. And if they should win this, they will certainly deserve it. Here's Flacco. Diving catch out around the 40. Outstanding. That was Rutkowski. And then Flacco gets the snap and spikes it with 32 seconds. So far, so good.
Yeah, that was a great play and obviously great operation for Towson's offense to get up to the line and spike the ball quick.
From their own 38. Intercepted. 37-yard line. And just going to fall down and not worry too much about the gain. That's pretty much your ball game right there. The interception was by Feinstein, Jacob Feinstein. No correction on that. That interception was by Greg Liggs Jr. And the reason that that's interesting is that Liggs had 7 interceptions in the month of October, nothing since then. But right there might have been the biggest one of the season for Gibbs.
Absolutely. It's perfect timing for Liggs and Elon to obviously close the game for the night.
Towson with no timeouts. Elon's going to kneel, and we're going to get out of here. And a heartbreaking loss for the Towson Tigers, whose hopes are still alive at 7-5 for tomorrow's FCS selection show for the playoffs. Before we get out of here, Gerard, any final thoughts?
Definitely a great game as far as Elon. They came out underdogs in today, and they dug their heels in the ground, and they said they're going to give it everything they have regardless of their schedule, regardless of the past few games, and they gave it everything they have. And kudos to Towson for playing a hard-fought game, and we'll see what happens tomorrow in Selection Sunday.
So if you're a Towson fan, tip your cap. Elon just came in here and took it away. Sometimes in sports, that happens. As Gerard just said, the selection show is tomorrow. We await the word from the NCAA.